Hello, good afternoon. It's Sonia here with Fresh Approach Fitness, a wellness company. I'm actually working on a name change. I'm working on bringing everything to one spot under my first and last name. How are you today? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving me some of your time and attention today. You're gonna love today's message. And it starts with this. Check it out. Polka dot skirt with more ruffles and a green tank that goes to my waist. And why I'm bringing this to your attention is because how many polka dot skirt with more ruffles and a green tank that goes to my waist. And why I'm bringing this to your attention is because how many times the washing machine. Seriously, have you ever heard that before? First time I heard that was, I want to say almost 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. So I spent most of my life not hearing that. And it's interesting because there are so many sayings, there are so many rules, there are so many pairings that we do versus not do. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with blue and green here. They're both punchy. I've done blue and green several times. And today's episode is not necessarily about me talking about my clothes or the way it looks, but it's about those rules. Rules. I got a bite or something. Rules, right? When I was a kid, one of the other rules were you cannot get your hair highlighted or colored and permed. That was another rule. I mean, I know my hair is curly today, but this is my natural waves, guys. And my color, I hate to say this after 9 months of not doing anything with it, is mainly my own now. So there's a lot of white and what are we going to call this? Coming through. And so I'm not perming my hair. I'm not coloring my hair. But what other rules can you think of? And for those that are just joining me, it starts off with my outfit today. Blue and green should never be seen except for in the washing machine. How many of you have heard that? How many of you have heard different rules and parameters to keep you safe inside this box, to follow what other people want you to do? Can we run a successful business and work full-time for another company while we're building that portfolio? Of course we can. We can do both. We can have it all. We might need to schedule our time and our priorities differently, but yes, we can do those things. Why is there a subconscious rule that it's one or the other? Can we eat a healthy lifestyle and still indulge every once in a while? Yes, we can. Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you for the beautiful compliment. And am I in Toronto? No, I'm south. I am closer to Port Stanley, Ontario, which is south of London. And I'm getting bit. So can you be overweight and still be a fitness trainer? Can you be in your 50s and live your best life? All of these parameters, all of these rules, all of these sayings are true. You can have it however you want it. You can create this beautiful life. Can you successfully work from home while your time is your own? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. So when it comes to rules, do you abide by them? Or do you take a step back and see what works for you? That's what I want to encourage you today. Take a step back and see what works for you. And where does it work? So on the fashion side, I am in this fashion group where, as a type 1 energy, I have not worn black and gray in about 3 years. And there's a whole selection of other colors that I have not worn in about 3 years. I love it. But according to one of my daughters, I'm not going to say which, I am putting myself in a box. But this box makes my life easier because everything I go to grab works for my personality, works for my energy, makes my life 10 times easier. So some rules work for you and some work against you. But at the end of the day, you need to curate this to match your best life. Do I really care that I am wearing this? Absolutely not. Actually, I care on the opposite end of the spectrum. A bouncy skirt that gives me energy, yeah, feels good. How about this? Being a few minutes late for Aquafit every single time. We were supposed to be on time. I'm late every single time, but I'm late with intention. So my rule is I can slip in and out of the change room in seconds versus waiting. So for me, I'm making my own rules as I go. And do you do the same? Do you make your own rules as you go? Or do you follow the rules? Do you do what society expects you to do? And where does that fall for you? Because, you know, if we go back to the 60s, women were expected to stay home and make meals and work inside the house. And men did a lot of the outside work. Those rules still apply for most of us because of the generational lineage that's been passed on. Even my parents, my dad, up until recently, did most of the outside stuff, and my mom did all of the inside stuff. You know, these are rules in their own way. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my skin is literally sparkling at me and shining back at me, and it's almost like it's smiling. And that too is a rule. Can you look at yourself as you pass a mirror and be happy with what you see? Can you be joyous? Can you be whatever shape and size that you are and still love that body and still love that person inside? And I should hope your answer is yes. And if it's not yes, if you're still abiding by those rules, and one of those rules that we know very well for society, and it's not about colors or fashion or inside work or outside work, but it's more about we are taught that we're only to love ourselves if we are trim and fit. How true is that? How often have we heard that? Oh, people only like you because of your personality. No. Here's the thing. If you can love yourself now, just as you are, I promise you everything will fall into place as you continue to work on you. So today's message is all about rules, 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 and how do you fit in those rules? So I am going to send you so much love and joy today. Oh, the sun is finally changing where I can look at you without seeing a bit of a shadow. Like you can see the dark, you can see is this gray? Is this white? Doesn't matter. Here's another rule. Women don't talk about their age. Women don't talk about their weight. Why? I don't care that I'm 51. I don't know my exact weight. It doesn't matter. I can tell you what size I am if it really matters to you. But why does it matter? And why is it a faux pas? And why is it a rule? Where is it a rule? And how does this benefit us? Okay, guys, you know how much I love going live and sharing this information with you, but I'm starting to bounce around a little bit. I can tell I'm not being solid and straight and focused. I'm ready to get back to go doing what I was doing before. But yes, you can blend your personal life and your professional life, and you should. Yes, you can have it all, your professional career and a budding business as you are growing your way through to that next level. I remember when I was working full-time a couple of years ago, I guess it was 3, maybe 4 years ago now, and that was the year I wrote 2 or 3 books. Seriously, I think I wrote Your Story Matters, my self-love, self-awareness book for women, available on Amazon. Just Google my first and last name, or Google it, put it in the search engine in Amazon. I'm not sure if the link is in my bio, that's why I'm saying that. The second thing is, though, why can't you efficiently work from home? Why do you need to go into an office to get work done? You don't. These are rules that fit somebody else's parameter. So what fits your parameter? And set your life up to that. What brings you joy? What changes your feelings? Yeah, a bouncy skirt changes my feelings every single time I move. I'm bouncing. How can that not change the way I am? Okay, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. My phone is doing something. I'm not sure what. And if you liked anything out of today, please go ahead and like, follow, share, subscribe. All of these actions will help the right people come across my page. And the more people that come across my page, the more people I can help. The more people I can help, the more I'm in alignment with what my soul craves. So thank you so much for your support today and every day. And if you want to see more of these videos, go to my YouTube channel. The link for that is certainly in my bio.